Okay. तो मुझे आज में स्टार्ट करना है नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन
9.
नंबर
9.
क्वेश्चन नंबर 9 जी क्वेश्चन नंबर ओके yes question number 9 complete the figure 1.1 to indicate whether each quantity is vector or scalar very simple so we have to show that this quantity is vector or this quantity
Speed
is
is scalar. Acceleration is a vector. Power is a take करनी है क्या करनी है?
मेंशन करना है वेक्टर और
Speed is scalar.
speed is scalar, acceleration is vector, and power is
Scalar.
scalar. Good. Now we have here. Next is a ball is projected with a horizontal velocity of 1.1 meter per second from point A at the edge of the table as shown in figure 1.2. Up next the ball is moving downward from the edge of the table. It strikes the ground at point B. The horizontal distance covered by the ball is 0.4 c. The ball lands on the horizontal ground at point P, which is at distance of 0.43 meter from the base of the table. Air resistance is negligible. Calculate the time taken for the ball to fall from A to B. A to B आपने टाइम फाइंड करना है.
V equals to d divided by E.
Okay.
Horizontal given.
Time equals speed over distance, and speed. Horizontal speed is 0. Sorry. नहीं.
D over B होगा.
हाँ जी. ऐसे लिखते हैं ना. Speed equals distance over time. So time equals distance over speed. Distance is 0.43 and speed is 1.1 meter per second. Answer check.
0.39.
आपकी आवाज क्लियर नहीं आ रही. 0.39. Next, use your answer in B part 1 to determine the height of the table. Now you have to find the height
X is equal
of.
to U2 plus 1 over 20 squared.
हाँ, आप अपना माइक जरा क्लोज करें, जरा आवाज क्लियर.
अब आ रही है?
वैसे भी कम आ रही है.
अब कैसी है?
अब देखें, आपको आ रही है.
मुझे आपकी आवाज आ रही है सर.
दुल्हा की सही आ रही थी. चलिए ठीक है. नेक्स्ट इज द हॉरिजॉन्टल डिस्टेंस इज दिस वन. इज कॉल्ड हाइट. द हाइट ऑफ द टेबल. तो आपने क्या कहा है, कौन सा यूज करें?
UT plus 1 over 2 AT squared.
S equals UT plus
1
1 by
over 2 AT
2
squared.
AT square. Height. Height is unknown.
Unknown.
The initial
U0
speed
होगा.
is 0 plus half. A लगा देते हैं 9.81 and T remains the same along X and Y. So 0.39 square So the height is equals to
0.746.
0.746. 0.746. This will be equals to 0.75. Next, the ball leaves the table at t time equals 0. For the motion of the ball between A and B, sketch a graph on figure 1.3 to show the variation with time t of the acceleration of the ball. You have to find the acceleration, the vertical component of the displacement of the ball from A, vertical component of the displacement. Numerical values are not required. Numerical values are not required. जी अब कैसे करें?
Um, acceleration to constant speed range.
Acceleration.
Constant. Same.
हाँ, good. Accelerations remains same. तो हम because here A equals G
9.81.
and हाँ G remains 9.1. Good. And what about this whole vertical displacement? Because we know that when the object, yes, when the object is moving downward, speed क्या होती है?
Increase.
Increase होती है. So after each second, the distance, vertical distance also
Increases.
increases. So हमने ऐसे show करना है. We have to show the increasing gradient of the distance. Increasing gradient means this way. So the increasing gradient. तो आपने कहना velocity increases, that's why the distance also increases. Well, a ball of greater mass is projected from table with the same velocity as the ball in B part. In air resistance is still negligible. State and explain the effect, if any, of the increased mass on the time taken for the ball fall to the ground. जी बच्चे कहते हैं a ball of greater mass ज्यादा हो गया तो बताएं
Uh,
time taken for the ball fall to the ground से यूज कर सकते हैं h is equals to half here. So t will be equals to 2h over g with square root. So from this equation, the time didn't depend upon the mass of the body. Yeah.
Hanji.
Also, the acceleration due to gravity doesn't depend upon. और यहाँ से
Mass.
अगर आप g निकालें तो g will be equals to
9.81.
2h over t square है ना.
Hanji.
अब इन दोनों में देखें neither g or t didn't depend upon the mass of the body, so time remains same. तो हम लिखते हैं the acceleration due to gravity, the acceleration the acceleration due to gravity acceleration due to gravity does not depend depend upon the doesn't depend upon the mass. Hence, there will be no change in the time taken. So, time taken for the ball, time taken for the ball, for the ball, time taken for the ball means same. Next, define velocity.
Rate
Velocity
of change
is,
of
हाँ जी, तो हम लिख सकते हैं the change in displacement per unit time or the rate of change of of change of displacement. Again, same situation. Now, in this case, height and horizontal distance are given, but the horizontal velocity and vertical velocities are not given. Okay? पहले वाला ही क्वेश्चन है, लेकिन वैल्यूज चेंज कर. नेक्स्ट इज डेटा लिखा हुआ है. ओके, calculate for the ball the horizontal velocity v as it leaves the table. So you have to find the horizontal velocity. तो horizontal velocity के लिए कौन सा फार्मूला यूज करें? Here vertical velocity is
V equals to D divided by T.
E equals d divided by t. Good.
Time है
Distance over time. Distance तो है, time नहीं है.
फिर velocity कैसे मिलेंगे? Two values ही नहीं है.
ऐसा करते हैं, पहले हम टाइम फाइंड कर लेते हैं. Now
Time कैसे
s equals to plus
हाँ
1 by 2 at square लगाते हैं. Along y-axis, the height is
1.25.
0.25 and the initial vertical component of the velocity is 0 because it is half. A is 9.1 with here. So from this you calculate the time. T equals 1.5
0.5.
2 divided by 0.81. Then you have square root of.
Wait मैं
Answer है
आपकी 0.5.
full value बताएं.
504.
0.504. Now
5.
substitute this value. Yes, again 0.
No. 0.505. King 4, 8, and
0.505. So the distance is now horizontal distance is 1.5 divided by the time 0.55. Bro,
2.971.
2.97. Answer check.
Question number 10.
2.971 to
3.0.
important. Next is the velocity just as it hits the floor. अब आपने velocity find करनी just before hitting the floor. For example, be at this point. So just before hitting the floor, which component of the velocity is present? X component, Y component, or both? G. Just before hitting the ground, which component of velocity is present? X, horizontal, vertical, or both?
ये मिनिमम पॉइंट बन जाएगा.
मिनिमम पॉइंट है. सो विच कंपोनेंट इज प्रेजेंट हेयर? वर्टिकल, हॉरिजॉन्टल?
हॉरिजॉन्टल.
अच्छा, व्हाई नॉट वर्टिकल?
फिर दोनों हो जाएगा.
हाँ, अच्छा, और यहाँ पे देखें इन्होंने क्या लिखा है? इन्होंने लिखा है वेलोसिटी. इन्होंने ये नहीं लिखा कि हॉरिजॉन्टल या वर्टिकल. तो जब भी ऐसा लिखा हो ना, मैग्नीट्यूड जस्ट वेलोसिटी, so it mean both components are present. Okay, and
ठीक.
now we know that the horizontal component of velocity is 2.97, और क्या कहेंगे आप, डी ले लेते हैं, 3.0, ये तो हमें पता है. And what about the vertical component? So for vertical component, now for vertical component have v vertical equals, क्या फॉर्मूला होता है? क्या वो नहीं, एंगल इज नॉट गिवन, लगाते हैं.
एंगल तो हमको
v
ढूंढना है.
v equals u plus at. Vertical component initial final initial ay. So vy is unknown. Initial vertical component of velocity is 0.
0.
A is 9.1. टाइम हमने निकाला था ना, टाइम था 0.505. So vertical component now become equals to 9.81 into 505, 0.505.
4.95.
4.95 is the vertical component. Now, what's the formula for the velocity or magnitude of,
Where?
के रूट वाला लगा देते हैं. So magnitude of the velocity is square root of velocity along x-axis, horizontal velocity, horizontal लिख देते, horizontal component of velocity, the final horizontal component of velocity, and final vertical component of velocity. Now putting the values,
5.79.
t square plus 4.95 square, so
79.
5.79, that will equals to 5.8. And D part is you have to find out the magnitude, oh sorry, direction. डायरेक्शन के लिए हम क्या यूज करते हैं? थीटा. थीटा इक्वल्स tan inverse
Inverse.
vy over
VX.
vx. Next is theta equals tan inverse vy. Vy is the vertical component, 4.95. Horizontal is 3. Very simple.
Mm, 58.78.
58.78. So this will be
59.
59. Okay, the kinetic energy, just as it hits the floor. So kinetic energy बचे क्या होती है? Formula for
102 square.
kinetic energy equals 1 over 2 mv square. Kinetic energy is 1 over 2 m is the mass. Mass is it given mass?
Yeah.
कितना है?
Mass is 0.45.
0.45, and the velocity have 5.8, 5.8 या 79 square.
This is 7.569.
7.569, 7 sorry 7.5. 7.569, 7.6 कर दें,
Yeah.
7.6. The loss in gravitational potential energy as it falls from the table. Loss in gravitational potential energy. तो हम चेक करते हैं कि हाउ मच दे हैव अ काइनेट पोटेंशियल एनर्जी. तो हम पहले देखते हैं बच्चे पोटेंशियल एनर्जी की. पोटेंशियल एनर्जी होती है mgh. m था 0.45, is 9.1. H is the height थी 1 point something, 1.25. Height is
1.25.
1.25. तो चेक करो क्या था आंसर.
5.52.
5.52. This is 5.5 ही होगा. 5.5 joule. This is the potential energy. आंसर देखो इसका क्या है.
Question number 10. Oh, 10 IV 5.5.
So the loss in potential energy is 5.5.
5.5.
Next is explain why the kinetic energy of the ball in B part 3 doesn't equal the loss in gravitational potential energy in B part 4. मैं भी यही सोच रहा था. In a final kinetic energy is greater than the potential energy. Normally तो यही होता है ना कि loss in potential equals gain in kinetic. Normally if air is
इनने
distributed,
हमको values गलत बताया.
loss in potential normally equals to gain
In kinetic.
in kinetic. But in this question, potential is 5.5 and kinetic energy is 7.6. They are not equal. Kinetic is more than the initial potential energy. Why or how?
Values गलत है. Like math गलत निकाली हुई. I don't know, sir.
It means some initial velocity is provided to the ball. आपने शुरू में इसको कुछ ना कुछ velocity या energy दी होगी when you push the ball. Initially ball is moving with some velocity. It means the ball have some initial kinetic energy. ठीक है.
ठीक है.
क्या लिखना चाहिए. The ball has
A bit of
the
kinetic energy.
ball has provided initial kinetic energy initial kinetic energy when it leaves the table. The ball has provided initial kinetic energy means